Warning! The following video may contain spoilers for some of your favourite shows. Just remember that before you continue. Stevie, out. South Park Season 20 Episode 6. I'm going to try and keep this week's episode down to a minimum. So remember, if you want to see more South Park reviews, theories, more Dragon Ball Super videos and more Xenoverse 2 coming up in the next few days, then click subscribe now. This week we start off with Cartman on Mars. I was thinking what the F is going on before it sunk in that this was one of Cartman's daydreams, which we go back to during the episode. This is how Cartman sees the future as things are currently going, but everything is not 100% cool. Cartman has an issue. He is worried about Kyle. Just like the last time Cartman went to pay Kyle a visit, he barges in on him while he's taking a crap. He has something to show him. The three of them, that's Heidi, Cartman and Kyle, go to Heidi's house where they unveil that she has been working on a new theory, emoji analysis. Heidi has created a way to link any comment to his poster using emoji analysis. As it turns out, no matter how much someone tries to hide how they type, what sort of grammar style they use, I don't know what the word is, they will always use emojis in the same way. Kinda like a fingerprint, which is insanely cool. Not only has she created this way to find the troll, she has actually found out that it is an adult and it is one of the parents of the kids from school. Cartman is in full support of Heidi's work until Kyle points out that this will show the world everybody's internet history. Eric then has a flashback to when he came out from seeing the new Ghostbusters film not long ago. And he instantly went online, sent Butters a message saying the film was crap, that it's not funny, and he needed to get an ice cream to wash the taste of shit out of his mouth. Needless to say, Eric realises he is screwed, utterly, completely screwed, and he cannot let this happen. Gerald is doing what he has been doing all series, photoshopping dicks into people's mouths and being a prick to everyone online. Throughout the episode, Dildo constantly annoys Gerald, trying to be his friend with songs and gifts. In an emotional climax to this, we see Dildo again trying to win back a friendship that only he knew of, only to find out that Skankhunt is not the heroic troll, because again, he is just a vitriolic prick to him and he just tells him, look, I don't like you, go away, like I don't know why I'm wasting my time on this. Dildo Swaggins finds out that Skankhunt is not the heroic troll he thought he was, but rather he is just a prick. Over to Garrison and Randy now. Mr. Garrison is still shitting his pants at the thought of being president. Who would have thought that? He is chilling out with Randy in what looks like to be Randy's lab. Yes, Randy has a lab now and he is trying to unlock the secrets of the member berries. Randy is on a mission to try and destroy a member berry, but it seems that no matter how much he tries, the berries cannot be destroyed. They can only be destroyed by being eaten, which is pretty crazy. This leads to a few really graphic, hilarious segments where Randy is basically torturing the member berries with acid, electric and blowtorches, all to the face, gratuitous, non-stop violence, but no matter what happens, they just regenerate and start saying how they remember stuff from the old Star Wars films. This leads to the member berries that Randy has in his lab. They're all sitting in a jar watching Randy do this to a member berry like, ooh, he's gonna use the blowtorch, remember the blowtorch? And so they're obviously getting seeing all this and they decide that it's time for them to make an escape and they go cross country. With the revelation of the member berries being invincible and that there are no way to beat them, Randy tells Garrison that they have no option really. Garrison just needs to go out in front of everyone and make a speech from the heart and be honest. And that's something that Garrison's never done and he just doesn't know how he's going to do this. Which leads to a speech later on, which is actually quite good. And to end the episode, the Danes. The Danes who are now using emoji analysis have cracked it. Troll Trace has managed to use this technique to triangulate the attack that forced them offline, and they have worked out that it came from Fort Collins, Colorado. It is at this stage of the episode everything goes from 0 to a 10 in a split second, as the Danes, now that they've got that ability to use Troll Trace, they just say, well, fuck it, and they just turn it on full power, bang, and they aim it at Fort Collins, Colorado, boom, everyone's open. Everything just goes absolutely insane. The first victim we see is a cheating husband who is being chased out of his house by an angry wife who's obviously just found out he is a cheating husband. This is followed by all sorts of other panic. At this point we are following the troll Anthony Webster, aka MLKKK, who is trying to get out of town fast, but he enters an area which is jammed up with people panicking and jumping off of buildings as the world can see their internet history, and it is over. He is forced from his car and ends up on foot before running into a disabled girl he trolled and her father, who proceeds to throw a bucket of gasoline over him and then sets him on fire. Boom. Graphic. It is safe to say the Danes have unleashed hell on Fort Collins, as well as scaring the living shit out of anyone who may have done anything bad online in the past. Watching this all happen live on television, Gerald, in despair, has no clue what he can do to get out of this situation. But in the closing scenes of this episode, we see Hillary Clinton, and she's acting rather cocky, as she's just seen the speech that Garrison made saying, look, people, don't vote for me. I'm crap. Just don't vote for me. So Hillary is obviously acting a bit cocky at the moment. But our aides come to her with a warning that this troll trace is going to bring up your internet history too, and you're maybe in some trouble. You maybe not want to call yourself President, Hillary, but there is someone we have that can save you. Skankhunt42. Dun dun dun! This episode was, in my opinion, the best we have seen so far this season, and one of the best episodes I've seen in years of South Park. It started relatively chilled with an investigation kind of fight before it exploded into absolute chaos. So here's my prediction. I actually think the Danes are gnomes. That's just a little sub-guess. But yeah, my prediction is that in the coming episode, Skankhunt42 and Cartman are going to end up working together to take out Troll Trace after Cartman uses the emoji to trace down Skankhunt, and they know that working together is their only option. It's going to be a bumpy ride, people. Majin Stevie out.